better listen up, 'cause we trust in the name of the Lord.
Did you hear that song? Come on. God is amazing. This is another time with you, okay, on the Builder's Mindset at the Transforming TV and also on Priye, Derefaka, Okara's page. I'm excited for what we're going to be doing today. My focus today is actually on talent development. Now, oftentimes, people don't understand that the gift that they have inside of them, it's everything that you need to make that money that you desire. You know, to be able to go to the highest top and the highest level in life. Everybody has a gift. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has something inside of him or her that can bring about change in the entire nation. Imagine, we're on Facebook right now. You're watching this from Facebook. Why? Because it is a gift that Mark Zuckerberg has. And then he brought it to the world, and each one of us are enjoying it. What is your talent? Have you yet discovered it? I have an amazing guest in the studio with me today, and together we are going to be talking about how to develop your talent. And this is coming to you from the Transforming Theater Cinema, live here in Bayelsa State, Nigeria. Now there's something we're doing. We're running a promo. By next week Friday, okay, I'm inviting you to come and watch a movie here, an amazing movie at our cinema by 5 p.m. The gate fee is just 300 naira. With 300 naira ticket, you win a raffle draw of rice, television, flat screen TV, generator, okay? Now, there are so many packages availed to that. So please, don't miss it. Get your ticket at number 15 Nickton Road, Oguan Plaza. There's a phone number there, you can call it. Now, I have with me in the studio, and my name is Priye Derefaka Okara, okay? I have with me in the studio here, he's an evangelist, okay? He's a gospel music executive. He's a filmmaker, and also a film producer. He's also an advertising consultant. Funny enough, he has so much leadership quality inside of him. He's also the CEO of OTIOTIO International Consultant, okay, consultancy at OTIOTIO Advertising Company. So if you need to advertise your stuff, your product, whether it's online, offline, he has the capacity. And I noticed something about him that he produces, he has a record label, you know, to actually empower or to showcase and produce gospel artists. So if you're a gospel artist out there, you have a song, you know, I mean, you have an amazing song and you need somebody to promote you. He's the one in town and he's good at it. Okay, I have with me OTIOTIO, TJ. OTIOTIO, you're welcome to the show today.
Thank you, a pleasure.
You know, I'm excited that we're doing this right now, okay. And having someone like you, knowing how far you have come and a lot of things that you've been doing, especially on the social media with your music artists and all of that, and also your filmmaking. Now, very soon we're coming up with a film. I'm going to be acting in that movie that he's about to produce.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that movie, you know. Now, I want to look at the topic we're looking at.
Yeah.
Also, as an evangelist, I know that if you look at it in the aspect of gospel, there's a whole lot attached to it. First of all, let's go with what is talent? When somebody say talent, what is talent? People just hear that name, talent. What does it mean?
Okay, talents are actually natural abilities or skills embedded in an individual by God. And I like my viewers to note that every individual actually has talent. Okay. There's nobody on this planet that doesn't have talent.
Okay.
So God actually embedded this gift, skill, or whatever you call it, in you. They are natural things. They are just there. And if you can identify your talent,
Okay.
yes,
Singing is a talent.
Writing can be
a talent. Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking with my daughter, my oldest daughter, once like that. She and my second baby, and I was talking about talent and gift, and then they were correcting me. They said, "No, mommy, this is talent. This is a gift." Okay. She said there's a difference between a skill. Yeah, we're talking about talent and skill. She said there's a difference between talent and skill.
Okay.
Then they were educating me. They said skill is something you can learn.
Okay.
Then they said talent is something that is inborn.
No. The thing there is, over time, your talent becomes your skill.
Okay.
That's where the training comes in.
Okay,
Capacity building, talent development.
Okay.
When you now, you know, it is one thing for you to have talent.
Mm-hmm.
God gives it to you freely. It's a free gift to you. He has given it to you. But you have a duty to now develop your talent, to make it a craft.
Okay.
That you were skilled in, you trained.
Now, can we hear some of how can somebody develop their talent?
Developing your talent is very simple. The first thing to do is to discover.
Okay.
That's the first thing to do.
Okay.
You must discover it that this is where you're gifted at.
Okay.
Not like in our generation today, you see somebody is doing something today. Tomorrow he hears that there's money, there's big bag. This particular skill or this particular talent is a high income skill.
Yeah.
The person wants to go there. No, this one is something that you actually discover it, that this is what I am born to do.
Okay.
This is what I'm good at.
Okay.
Then that's the first thing, discovering it. Then number two, you now have to get the necessary information regarding that your skill. You need to get information.
Okay.
We are a function of our knowledge. We are a function of what we know.
Okay.
We are a function of the capacity at which you can perform at something.
Okay.
It's a function of what you know.
Okay.
So until you build capacity, you cannot improve your talent.
Okay.
So that's where you spend on information. How do you get information? You can get a mentor.
Okay.
A mentor is somebody who has gone ahead of you in that particular trade.
Okay.
The result you're looking for, your mentor has achieved it.
Okay.
Now, trading with your mentor, getting this necessary information with your mentor is what builds you up to make you to expand your horizon. That's one.
Okay.
Then number two, on your own, the internet is there. You have a talent in singing, you have a talent in dancing, you have a talent in art.
Okay.
That means drawing.
Drawing and all of that.
You can actually surf the internet to get informations to grow yourself.
Okay.
Then you must understand that your starting point in any industry is actually not the final stage. You must master the process of reinventing yourself. You see the global brands we have today, maybe the automobiles or electronics. You see, yearly they come up with new devices,
just like
a
the
new
iPhone.
model.
I noticed that he kept coming with new device, iPhone X, iPhone 8, iPhone 5.
Yes, exactly.
You know, people just kept going on and
you as in they expand their brand yearly.
Okay.
That's what they do. So you as an individual, you should also, so that you can create more value.
Now, you know, when you talked about that you can actually get information and editing, actually on YouTube. He went to YouTube because he started doing some of our first TV talk shows. He was actually our editor, and he did it so well. Then I started, I wanted to know, where did you learn this training? Where did you get the skills? That it was online. That every day he takes his time and then download videos online on how to edit videos. And at a point, he started doing movie editing. I was like, this is amazing. Then he started doing the green screen stuff, where you put the green cloth and then you get a different background and all of that. I was like, this is amazing. So basically what you are saying right now, OTIOTIO, is that any talent can be developed.
Yes.
How is there a possibility, or is there a way or a particular thing for somebody to do to be able to discover their talent?
To discover the talent. what you do to discover your talent is to be honest with yourself. You tell yourself you can identify those things you have passion for. You highlight it. Which one do you think you can actually dedicate your time? Because building talent is capital intensive. It's time consuming.
Yeah.
So you must be ready for all that.
And then patience.
Yes.
You know, I also noticed that at the beginning stage of building your talent,
Yeah.
You might not be having the cash, the money. I like us to look at that.
Okay.
You know?
Actually, about money, what I advise my mentees is actually don't focus on money.
Okay.
Anybody that goes into business or anything with the money agenda, you see them, they actually don't fulfill the real purpose.
You know why I'm laughing?
They don't
You
achieve.
can't tell that to a youth there that he shouldn't focus on money when
No.
he wants to develop his talent, which is the right thing to do.
No. I'm not neglecting the money aspect. Money
I know,
answers all things.
Yes, I know.
But now the thing there is you should focus on value. It is
Okay.
the value that brings the money.
Yeah, you're right.
When you build capacity, see in the marketplace, people get paid based on the value they can give.
That's true.
So if I have a better value, I get a bigger check in the marketplace.
And to get the value, you must build yourself.
You must build
your
yourself.
capacity. Get to know more about that talent that you have.
Yes.
Improve yourself on a daily basis. Get
Yes.
more idea, get more knowledge.
Yes.
Okay?
To expand your horizon. So don't focus on money. Money will come. Money are bonuses. You know,
Like that.
you should be ready to go through the process. If you can wait a little longer, the thing there is you're going to get a glorious and rewarding emancipation. That is it.
One.
Just give yourself time and target. You don't need overtaking is allowed,
Yeah, of
but
course.
overspeeding can actually eventually lead you to a fatal accident.
Overspeeding in the wrong way.
Okay.
That's doing it the wrong way. You know, I was watching a young man on YouTube. I don't know how this guy did it, but he's almost on almost every YouTube. Once you click and you want to watch something, he's there.
Okay.
And he said something. I wish that young man can be watching this, because I didn't like the way he's going about his own level of getting money.
Okay.
He said for a long time people are saying don't focus on money. Focus on your vision, focus on your passion. That
Yeah.
for a long time he's been focusing on his passion, and that he's not getting anything. But when he started focusing on money, he started getting. Then I noticed that he's trying to get people to buy his products, and now he's telling them to focus on money. When you focus on the money and the money doesn't come right away, you would look for everything possible to be able to get that money, even if it has to do something that is illegal. That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
So when you spoke about focus on that getting value and develop your capacity at the end of the day, I love the way you put it. It says it will be a glorious end.
Yeah.
What I'm doing today did not start overnight.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I'll say we started 10 years back, but it was not like this before. We started from somewhere. I like us to talk about some of the things that you do. You know, your music artist that you are developing. Can we hear some stories about it?
Yeah, I recently signed a new artist to my management. His name is Abraham J, and we currently are working on his debut project with our management. It's going to be a mega. It's going to be a mega project. I don't like talking much.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, because there's somebody out there probably looking for who to sign him off or her as a gospel artist.
Okay.
You understand? And here you are. So let's talk about it.
What I can actually tell you is OTIOTIO International is the best platform, the perfect platform for you to develop and showcase your talent for Christ. I have an embargo. I place an embargo on whatever I do. It's actually for the gospel. I've totally sold out to Christ. So if it's not about Jesus, I'm not interested. That's one.
Okay.
Then number two, other things I'm doing is presently I'm working on a blockbuster movie. For a long time now, I've been in the film industry, and I've just been making movies for, let's say, friends and associate consumption. But now I want to make film for a global world consumption. So working on a blockbuster movie, And this one is going to blow your mind for Christ. I don't want to talk much about my project because, there's something about when you're pregnant with something. It's good it ain't just deliver for people to see. You don't talk
but there are
much.
some times that the pregnancy has to be known. Why? Because
they'll
by the time
see
you
it,
get to the advanced stage, everybody is seeing it. You
They
don't
will
need
see,
to talk
but
about
they don't
it.
know the baby that is inside, if it's male or female.
No, funny
so let
enough,
me give
he
them
doesn't want to
suspense.
talk about that movie. Is going to be an Oscar award movie.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
going to be part of that movie. I can't wait. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, we have not started doing auditioning now. So just hold on.
Yeah.
When the audition time comes, we're going to show it on this platform. All right.
Yeah.
Now, how can somebody actually sign off if they want you to be their what do you call it?
I'm a gospel artist manager.
Yeah, there are
promoter.
gospel people out there. So
Yeah.
let them know if somebody wants you to, be under your platform.
Okay,
for you
if
to-
anyone who is interested in working for my company,
Let them see your face. Look at the
Okay.
camera.
they should visit my website www.otiotiO.com. All necessary information to reach me is on my site.
Okay, how about Facebook page? What's your Facebook page?
OTIOTIO International.
Just-
You just search for
Okay,
it,
and then they can get to sign off
yeah.
for you to promote them. All right, he actually has a music studio. All right, so it's not going to be of a big deal for him to sign you off and all of that. So if you're looking for where to promote your gospel song, you heard him. It's all about Jesus. There's nothing like secular. Let's change one thing. Let's remove the name Jesus. Some people do that. Let's take away Jesus. Let's silence the name. No. We are actually in the last days, so we want anything that has to do with gospel. Now, quickly, I just want us to look at people who are been trying to develop their talent, okay?
Yeah.
Because I've met some youths in course of our NGO trying to reach out to them, and I noticed that our youth in this part of the nation, in this part of the region, they are not. What would you say to a youth that has been trying to let people know this is what I do and all of that? Do you have advice for people like that?
Okay, my advice to you who are striving to build their talent and make something out of it is, I'd like you to know that you must be focused. Be focused. Over time, as you're working, family and friends will not support you. Because I found out that it's natural, it's a natural thing, so don't feel bitter about it. Family and friends want to be there when you're already made. And it's good. That should be a motivation for you to be made, so that when they come around, you don't feel bad about it, you bring everybody in. So just focus on where you're going. That's why I say you shouldn't put money first. What you should put first is the value you're adding and the joy of achieving your dreams. Focus on where you're going. Set your goals. Give yourself target and time. Ease yourself. Don't run your race with another person. Don't go into unusual competition. There are positive competition.
Yeah.
But what we have in most cases these days are negative competition. So don't go into unnecessary competition. Focus on your goal. Run your race and stay ahead of your game by always getting the latest information in your industry, in your trade. Don't operate with an outdated information 10 years ago. People are upgrading daily, people are upgrading monthly and yearly, so upgrade yourself. And once you have the necessary value, I bet you, even your enemy will consult you.
I love that. Even your enemy will consult you. Yeah, so I agree with that. See, I'm a testimony to what you just said, though. Funny enough, when you start, as you're working in that area of your gifting or your talent, it looks like nobody's watching. It looks like nobody's seeing. But it will behoove you that a lot of people are actually seeing what you are doing. It will get to a time where somebody who has been watching and looking at you closely, that has not said a word, one day will just show up and say, I have something for you to do.
Yeah.
I heard you can do this. There's a certain time in my life that some persons that I never thought would want to be part of what we're doing, all of a sudden they showed up and they were like, the person was like, I was thinking about who to do this stuff for me. Then the person said, I looked at 3 persons, 3 women. Then I looked at this one, I looked at this. Then the person said, I realized that Priye is the best person to handle this project. I was like, wow. When he was saying it, I was like, wow. I was like, okay, this is God. He said, you are the best person, Priye, to do it. So I decided to come to you. And you know what? I gave them my best, and they didn't regret it. Till today, we're still running that business together. You don't know who is watching.
Yeah.
It's one step at a time. Quickly, OTIOTIO, what experience have you gotten in developing your talent? You know, knowing all of the stuff that you're doing. What are your experience you've gotten so far?
Okay.
Could you just look into the camera and let somebody hear your experience and all of that?
Experience I've gotten so far. See, one thing about you developing your talent is if you don't develop your talent, you won't grow and you won't learn anything.
Okay.
Failure has been one of my experience. When you fail, it comes with lots of lessons. I will share like 2 with you that will be useful for you. 1, don't drift.
Okay.
If you are in an industry, be consistent, focus on that thing you're doing. You're not seeing results, doesn't mean you should change an industry to go to another trade. No, focus on that industry. Ask yourself question, why is this thing not working? What can I do to bring positive results? Almost said this thing. These guys failed almost 1,000 times, but they didn't give up on their dreams.
Even more than 1,000 times.
They actually continue experimenting to make sure they get the desired result they're looking for. And at
It's
the
your
end,
experience I want to hear. What experience? You say failure. Could you just say one
yes,
or two things?
I've actually said one. I said don't drift.
Okay.
That's one. When you drift, you spend a longer time.
Personal experience.
That is the one I'm sharing.
All right, go ahead.
That's one.
Okay.
When you drift, I've actually drifted personally in the past.
Okay.
And I know I can tell you categorically that it has slowed me down in my journey.
Okay.
But I've learned that principle now to be focused on what I'm doing.
Okay.
So with the target I've set, I know where I'll be in the next 5 years from now.
Okay.
10 years from now.
Okay.
So be focused, that's one.
Okay.
Then number 2, don't give up. Don't base your life on informations that people are giving you. If it's not working for them, it's them. That doesn't mean it won't work for you.
Yeah,
so
that's
in the past, I've listened to friends, as in, I'm this kind of person that I wake up in the morning, I just get an idea. And I want to swing into it. And the next thing, you're sharing it with somebody, and the person is telling you this thing cannot work. So you don't share your ideas with people who have a 2x2 mind, while you have a 4x6 mind. So your circle is also important. In my experience, I found out that people you surround yourself, people around you actually have a greater influence
matters a lot
in your life. The result you produce, your network and all that is actually influenced by the people around you.
All right, we have actually come to the end of this show right now.
Yeah.
One of the things I want you to do for me, I'd like you to look into the camera and then give someone an advice, someone who is struggling. Someone who is tired of life. Someone who doesn't even have a talent. Or someone who does. Just look into the camera and then give someone an advice.
Okay, I think I'll use my son's name, my unborn son's name, to address somebody. Jordan, wherever you have, I'm just using this name to address you. You've been in this industry for a long time. And people are not supporting you, and you feel you should give up on what you're doing because friends and family are not supporting you. No, don't focus on that. Those things are distraction. Focus on where you're going. Focus on the big picture, where you're going. Don't give up on that dream. Keep investing in yourself. Invest in your talent. You are the #1 investor. See, there is a level to which you will invest in yourself that strangers will come and invest. Friends will come and invest, even enemies will come and invest because they know they will benefit from that investment. So focus on your investment, focus on where you're going. Don't give up.
All right, thank you, OTIOTIO. Thank you for coming on the show today.
My pleasure.
Honestly, I enjoy every word that you said. I would love to have you again on this platform. So work on that. Thank you. All right, now you heard every word that he said. You know, my excitement about what he said here is that he said, invest in yourself. That there is a level that you will invest in yourself that even your enemies will be part of that project. That's true because I'm a witness to that. I remember when we first started our TV talk show, it was not easy. In fact, at a point, we were going to Port Harcourt. From Bayelsa to Port Harcourt, I will be there for like 2-3 days just to edit our videos for the talk show. It was hell, but I didn't stop. I kept pressing until we got to a TV platform that we had over 100 countries that was watching that TV show. And then from there, we break out, we got into radio. As I'm speaking to you, God is moving us one step at a time. In fact, the next thing that you are about to see right now, we are moving to a bigger platform that I'm not going to mention right now. But once we start it, you get to know there are about 2 major breakthroughs that is about to hit us right now. In fact, it's hitting us already. Why am I saying this? I've been doing what I'm doing with you for the past 10 years right now. In developing myself, adding value to myself. There were many times that I cried. There were many times I almost gave up. There were many times I had discouragement. There were many times I would have meeting with my team members and I would hear some of them telling me it is not possible. You can't do this. The cinema we have here today is by the grace of God. Don't give up. Whatever that you are doing right now, at the beginning stage, it looks like it doesn't make sense. That's why the Bible says, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. It says, though it tarry, but it will not. Do you hear that word? It will not tarry. It says, it will surely come to pass. It means that word that though it tarries means it might be slow a little bit. There might be a little breaking down. But it says, at the end of the day, it will definitely come to pass where everybody will begin to celebrate you. Don't let go. I will be coming back here again on this platform with my second guest. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be back again on this set with my second guest, and that will also be amazing. I am Priye Derefaka Okara, and I'm inviting you this Sunday by 5 p.m. to come watch an amazing movie at our cinema, and also have the privilege to have access to access an SMA loan from 1 million to 10 million maximum. I will be back shortly.